I can get behind anything. Get it out, get it all out. Yeah, stretch that thing.
Paul Runnals, executive producer of the festival.
And Allan Regan, the creative director of the festival.
Live at Squamish is now a 3-day music and arts festival. It occurs just 45 minutes north of Vancouver. Well, we got all sorts. I mean, obviously the headliners, the big headliners this year are Tragically Hip, City and Colour, Chromeo. You know, Sheepdogs are working their way up, so they're an exciting act to keep an eye on, and you know, lots of other diverse stuff coming on.
You've got Lights, Beats Antique,
yeah.
Charles Bradley, Mark Farina. We got DJ Headspin, who won the Rebel Freestyle contest last year. We've got Matt the Alien, who's from Squamish, plays a lot in the corridor. Yeah, a whole bunch of different types of music down there.
You know, John Butler Trio last year, I think absolutely killed it on the main stage. For the people that were there, it was probably 7,000 or 8,000 people jammed in there, and absolutely perfect weather, unbelievable energy, beautiful setting, great vibe. Like that, for me, I think is one of the highlights.
No one knew, and a lot of people that are there were waiting for the next act, so they didn't sort of know what to expect. And I think, yeah, he gained a lot of fans that day.
Yeah.
I liked Major Laser's last set, so they closed out the festival last year on the Garibaldi stage. It was pretty cool. It was like the final throws, and as everyone went off, everyone was like chanting Squamish and Major Laser. It was a pretty crazy stage show as well.
New this year, we've got we've moved the position of the Garibaldi stage, so that's going to kind of change the dynamics of that side of the site a little bit. We've moved, relocated the Meadow stage, which is the small sort of acoustic, unscripted performance area that we had last year. That was a huge hit. And we've done that to make a little bit more room for what we're calling the Woodshed, which is a very DJ-centric area that's kind of in behind where the silent disco was last year. So another licensed area, so we expanded some of the licensing on the grounds, but also brought in the opportunity now to do sort of silent disco in the daytime and early evening, and then when it gets dark, we fire up the big system and get the DJs in there, and just gives that crowd somewhere to go and have a good time.
So glamping is pretty much now, with the moving of the Garibaldi stage, it's backstage at the festival. You've got a bigger space and your own private entrance to the festival, so you actually get to go through the gate which takes you to the backstage area of the Garibaldi stage. And just to spice it up and make it a little bit more of a vibey area, we're running a contest where anyone that camps in the glamping area has a chance to win $500 if they dress their tent up.
We thankfully have been blessed in the last few years with, you know, the Seeds Project and Peak Performance and some of these other music programs that have inspired some artists to come up and, you know, and work their way up into the business, right? So there just happens to be a volume of half-decent acts that have kind of come out of nowhere almost in the last few years, and we've always said we're a BC festival. We like to support these guys, give them opportunity, and you know, you're going to see some of these acts in the years ahead coming up from the Meadow stage to the second stage to potentially the main stage one day. So it's part of nurturing our own music community, and it's also a recognition of the fact that there's some really talented people around right now. We're live at Squamish, and you're watching BC BuzZ.